Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, my name is Sebastian Galloway Jr., and let me welcome you to lovely Daytona International Speedway,
Drivers,
as we
to
will
your
begin
cars.
the first race of the Nextel Fanta series with the Clash. Three different tracks will be run today. We will start here at Daytona, then we'll be moving to Talladega, and then finally to Auto Club Speedway. The winner of those three races will move on to the final race at Homestead, Miami, and the winner of that race will win $100,000 in a spot in the All-Star race. As we begin this brand new season and the brand new start with the Nextel Fanta series, we are going to be looking for the brand new drivers to take their step out as we begin the biggest moment in the series history. Our first ever race in the Cars of Tomorrow. Trevor Vaden and Gabe McDuffie on the front row with Pedro Sales right behind them. We have a lot of the familiar drivers out here and a lot of the old ones. Let us see who is going to be the first one to lock themselves in as the pace car pulls down the pit road with the cars getting ready to go in the gear. The clash for the next Fanta series is underway. Trevor Vaden with a really quick lead. The help of that inside line is where you want to be. Pedro Sales is really going to be in a good spot too, being on that bottom lane. As we look at the pack, just starting to settle down. They're not going to be aggressive. They're not going to go 3 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide at this track. They can, but they shouldn't. As we skim through the field, we have very familiar faces. As we see Pedro Sales passing Trevor Vaden to lead, will be leading the first, possibly the first lap of this race. 20 laps with us having an interesting beginning to this series. We had some arguments break out in the Hendricks camp, but no issues for now anyway. As we begin to see who is going to be the first time winner and possibly get a major confidence booster for these teams. As we see Casey Kane in the 9 Dodge, McDonald's Dodge. We see Dale Jr. in his number 8 Budweiser Elvis car, with Juan Pablo Montoya following right behind. And looks like Casey Kane's going for the lead. We still have very, very many openings for the series. Everham is one of the big ones that are still not picked. Penske has not been picked. And then we have a lot of the smaller teams, but we still have a lot of major ones. As always, join the Discord in the link to the server at the bottom of the description. And try to be positive and spread awareness, because we always need drivers and owners to fill the teams out. We have owners for most of these teams, but only select few are going to be able to stay together. As we take a look at the 43 of Bobby Labonte's hanging around pretty well, we see a lot of these guys starting to fall back. As we see Denny Hamlin, Gillard, 3 wide. We see Santi Messi forced up onto that very top lane. Hendricks not doing too well. 2 of their cars are in the back while the other 2 they're like in the middle of the road at this point. 2 of their cars are in the back, 2 of them are at the front. As we flip through the back part of the field, we see the 00 of Michael Waltrip Racing in Willie Wacker in the Domino's Toyota. And as we see, Casey Kane has led the first few laps. And now, with 5 laps in, our fastest lap goes to Bobby Labonte in that 43 car. Interesting. He is not too far back. He's in fourth. He's making a charge for it. But of course, that's what you get for being on that bottom lane. The bread and butter lane. 3 wide behind him with Shane Kane, Casey Mears, Pedro Sales, Ryan Newman, Dale Jr., Juan Pablo Montoya. As we see Shane Kane going really fast, passing that 2 car. Juan Pablo Montoya is in a really fun spot because he cannot move, nor can Ryan Newman for that matter. He's losing so much time, but he can't do anything about it. As we keep going through the field, we see a lot of names that are interestingly in the back here. We see the 96 of Paul Gaither, one of my very good friends and somebody who's been an open colleague. And I don't mean it that way, you freaks. He's been a really good YouTuber, and he is somebody who I've appreciated and gotten a lot of respect for. Like, the 00 is losing so much ground, he cannot catch up. As we see Shane Kane taking the lead. At lap 7, we got 14 to go. Happening 3 wide right behind him. Again, I have just woken up, so I apologize for the yawning, but there is nothing I can do about it. And at the end of each race, I will show you the cars so that you all can see what it was. The only thing I have changed is making the 32 car and the 83 of Shane Kane aggressiveness is at 100. He is a well-renowned racer from Scotland, with his brother Sam in the 84. Unlike Sam, Shane is a very, very aggressive driver. He has caused a few wrecks in his time, but as the owner of Red Bull Racing, I'm willing to look past it because he's a really good driver. As we see, the 20 of Tony Stewart's that is up in the lead now as we go through the field once more, seeing if there's any new faces hanging around out here. And we see the 70 of Wyatt Correll up here, and the Haas Chevrolet. One of the more interesting drivers up here. Single car team, and just trying to get their footing into the series. Can they get possibly a really big win and give their team some confidence going into the Daytona 500? As we go through the rest of this field, we see just a lot of these cars that don't belong back here just cycled back because of the inside line. If you lose that inside line, you're just falling back. We see Santi Messi's finally on the bottom. We see the 01 of Mildred, who is the owner of Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. Dave Blaney, racing for Bill Davis Racing. Jamie McMurray. The owner is Derek Kipcan, who is very passionate about Roush Racing, saying it is the best team here in the Nextel Fanta series. As we see them going, oh, contact, pit stops. We're seeing pit stops happening right now. Oh no! Is the yellow out? No caution! It was on the apron, but still, that's just unlucky for Paul. Is he gonna be okay? They're fixing the damage. Okay, I think they just gas and goaded him. There he goes. He's alright. Hopefully doesn't have too much damage as we see Tony Stewart's leading possibly the second pack down to the pit lane now. Yes, we are. Everybody else should be coming down. Unless we see some strays trying to see if they can stretch it another lap. It'd be stupid. Looks like we see 38 be the leader off the pits with the 55, the 29, 41, the 2, the 4, 14, 43, 84, 26, 25, 18, 24, 96, 07, the 8, 42, and the 7. As we watch the first one off pit road, it is the 20. 15, 83, 10, 99, 9, 11, 19, 17, 70, and a bunch of the other guys. Who's gonna be the leader? I want to keep an eye on. Currently, it was originally the 20. Who is it still? Still the 20. So where is that 20 car? Watch where that 20 car is. Is he up to speed yet? Yep, he is, but he's all alone. The next closest car is the 15 of Paul Menard for the, I believe for DEI, and then we see the 83 of Shane Kane making an aggressive move to get up here. Then we see the 38 and the 55s back here. 41, 29, the 2, 99, and the 9 is back up here. We're going to start to see some interesting cycles with all these packs forming. Who's going to be the one to make a big moment and charge up to the leader? None of the double zeros back together. A lot of these guys with terrible pit stops. Santi Messi struggling. Now let us see the lap time of the 20. Because the 83 is hauling them down. 83 has the 5th fastest lap. 20 has the 18th fastest lap. Granted, I know it's a super speedway, but it is what it is. Shane Kane at 2 lead. We're coming to 6 to go. Is Shane Kane going to lock himself into the final race? And after each one, I will show you the ratings and everything. There will be no edits, no nothing. Outside of what I told you with Shane and having to make the 32 from scratch. It looks like it's going to be a 2-horse race by the 83 and the 20. 83 still has the lead, barely. As we are coming to 6, as we're coming to 4 to 3, 5 to go. The 83 is stuck on that high line. The 55 is there. You see the 29 following suit, 38, 41. The other pack is finally caught up. Where is the next group of guys? Oh, they're not far. Oh, they have caught up with each other. As we see a lot of these guys just trying to catch up. These little packs are starting to become a really massive chain. A lot of these guys are working together, but it's not going to really work. You see the 83 and the 15s fighting back here. Oh, they're not that far off if they keep up with how much they fight. Let's get them on board here, the 15 here, Paul Menard. As we can see, the 55. As you can see just from how hard it's going to be to drive in this type of situation. If you're not just fighting for a spot in the All-Star race, you're fighting for a chance to be a main contributor, and this will be a great first step, as the format will be based on the Chase for the Cup setup. 12 cars with the highest points and or you have wins will be in Chase. As we're coming to the 6th, we're coming to 3 Let us take a look at the leader. It says it's still the 20, and it still is with a 38, and the 55 are right behind. The 29 of RCR versus the 20 of Joe Gibbs Racing and the 38 of RYR, with 55 of Michael Waltrip Racing, then DEI, and then Red Bull Racing. 41 of Chip Ganassi is starting to lose the draft. Ooh, that could be a really bad thing for the 41, but that might actually help out that pack back there, but they won't have enough time. These guys are in a single file line. That is going to screw over so many of those drivers. They're just staying single file. There goes the 55. Making a pass on the 38 with the 83 following suit. 38 15 are now going to be strung up. This will reel that 41 back in. We're coming to 2 to go. Can the 29, 55, or even the 83 make a pass on that 20? The 20 of Tony Stewart and that Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota. They are fighting tooth and nail just to get up into this final spot. There goes Shane Kane. He is going to make a pass on that 55. 29 is just tailing right behind as we're coming to the white flag. Can that 29 make a move? That 29 looks like it's just content. Maybe a sneaky alliance forming with RCR and Joe Gibbs. Oh, the 83! He's not wasting any time. He's hauling ass now. He's making a move, and he's not going to let that 20 and that 29 just tandem draft. Is that 83 going to have it? Is that 83 going to have it? The 15's looking inside. Does the 83 have it? He's staying behind. Looks like the 20 is all clear. Is that 20 going to win and be the first one in? Yes, he will. Tony Stewart will enter the final stage of the clash. What an interesting first race. As we see the top 10 of Tony Stewart, Shane Kane, Paul Menard, Reed Sorensen, Ryder, Tommy Ryder, David Gilliland, Kevin Harvick, Matt Kenseth, Bobby Labonte, and Jimmy McMurray running out that top 10. And the car finishing dead last, Rusty. Tony Stewart with the first win, and as I said, each race I will show you the drivers, and unless they win again, they will not be shown. If they win again, then I will not show their rating. These are the exact ratings that he's had. There's your proof. He is now going on to the finalist roster. Yes. As we will begin the next part of the race with putting now let us begin the second half of our race, heading to lovely, lovely, lovely Talladega Superspeedway, with 19 laps being perfect. Let us begin. As we saw, the 20 has moved on. Who is going to be the next? Who's going to be the last to challenge him at Homestead? As we wait up for this to begin. Ooh,
Drivers,
Matt
to
Kenseth
your
for
cars.
Roush Racing has got the pole. Sterling Marland, Angel Diaz-Rada, Trevor Vaden, Mildred in the 7th, Gabe McDuffie in 8th. As we go through the list, 15th for Pedro Sales, 18th for Shane Kane, Santi in the 27. Not a good qualifying session. Daniel Boyle's struggling. Paul Gaither's not doing too well, but that's what we expect with some of these guys starting with their trying to get used to their new equipment. As we wait and begin the next stage here at Talladega, I'd just like to say thank you all for your support for what we will have planned for coming up. 36 races, 26 of them will be to determine the field for the final 10. We will be racing some familiar tracks and some brand new ones only exclusive to Nextel Fanta. It is going to be an interesting moment seeing who's going to be in the chase. As we get into the restart zone with the 17 and the 14 on the outside, as we begin the second part of the clash. 14's got a good start, but that 17's got enough horsepower to keep there, and that whole top line is now going to start to fizzle down. See the 48 of Angel Diaz-Rada hanging around there too. We see 42 hanging around. As we can take a quick look through this beautiful field. We can see some, of course, obvious spaces. Shane Kane trying to make it 3 wide. I don't blame him for being that aggressive, because he's the only one who's got the big enough cojones to do it. Tall, full. A lot of these guys, it's starting to string out. That's going to be interesting. As we now begin officially here for the second part, I'd like to thank the opportunity to pitch some ideas as we watch the 48 getting under the 17 to try to take the lead away, with the 01 and Mildred leading right behind. As we see the 48 he's lost the inside line. The 01 is about to take the lead. He has the lead. As I was saying, for the whole Nextel Fanta series, we will be traveling all across the U.S. Tracks such as Homestead, to more tracks that not many people will know much about. Of course, when I have everything set up, the schedule will be released, and I will post it in the description of each race along with the winner. Because I'm going to add a fun little twist to this series, but I have to run it on a couple tests. If everything goes according to plan, it should be very, very smooth. We see the 01 is just pulling away. 3 wide behind. I don't like running 3 wide at this track too much, but in the corners, it's a smart one. We see the 55's trying to get past that 24, and it looks like he's there. Uh-oh, the 88's trying to fight too, but he's not there. The 4 was looking too. I just seen Angel Diaz-Rada got back to the bottom. A lot more 3 wide out the back of the field. Oh my lordy lord. all these 3 and 4 wide racing scares me. Daniel Boyle's not doing too well. Clint Boyer and Rusty's struggling. Willie Wacker's struggling. Angel Diaz-Rada is fighting, trying to make it pass. You're gonna see a lot of interesting faces up here trying to get a win. Angel Diaz-Rada is going for the pass and going for the lead. And they have it. Let us take a look. I'm more so just trying to double check if I have everybody here. Yep, I do. Okay. I didn't see the 70 when I flipped through it the last time. Oh! I saw the 25 got really wide. A lot of these guys are gonna... On that bottom lane, eat your bread and butter with some of these.
Quiet!
Ooh, that 20... That's the 00 struggling. So we see Angel and the passes lap. Those two, Paul Gaither in the 96. Not a bad one. Then Clint Boyer. Then Ward Burton. 88 is Dale Jarrett. And then Jamie McMurray round out the top 5. Then we see Rusty has actually the 7th fastest lap in that 32 car. And we see Mildred gotten past that 48 with Biffle right on the bottom. 2 Roush cars. But here comes Santi Messi too. He is right there. And I believe that is Elliott Sadler in the 19. Max Anderson in the 40 of Chip Ganassi is right there too. 3 wide. We see Santi's clear. Can he chase down that 01?
Quiet!
I will soon have to be going to mute. But that is because of everybody starting to wake up around me. You already know the projectors. But my question that I will ask you all. What track do you think is your favorite? If you had to pick any track, fictional, real, formerly ran on, what track do you like seeing ran in NASCAR history? Leave that in the comments. But for now, I'm afraid it's time to go silent. For now, good luck. as you enjoyed the quiet section of our little video, we have seen 55 people. My dad stopped being a very good man. Hey, Tony Mac. We're starting to see trains form. Does anybody have enough time to make it up, catch up to him? Shane McMurray's piston blow. As we skip back to the field, we see the 45. Nice Anderson on that chicken ass early. And he has it. See that 38 of David Gilligan. Trying to change it. Yeah, I think very, very happy. This is really, in 32nd, but I don't think he's going to be too mad with that result of both of his drivers. Even if they don't win, this is certainly going to be a massive confidence booster for this team. We've seen this little play train and the helping each other. 10 is the leader. Of 10 Skyway of Everham Motorsports. You see the 8 making a pass. What is he going to force that? That's going to open the door up for Michael Waltrip Racing. And as we see this Michael Waltrip Racing charge, can they get it? They only have 4 laps to go before the end of this. They only have 4 laps to go at the end of this race. Who's going to make it? It's going to be somebody in this pack. We're 100% sure on that. Gonna ditch him, and the 40's right there. You see this team? That's opening the door. It was 48 out of the lead. Can the 55 get the win? See the 40 is trying to fight. He's right on that back bumper. That's weird. Starting to get to the scary parts of this race. Can they get past the Dale Jr.? Who's going to make them move? The 40. He's leading the 38. With the help of Carl Edwards. And Michael Waltrip teammates are going to work together again. Maybe not? Oh, yep, there we go. 2 to go. Guys on the tracks. They've always had the best cars to most of this. Trevor Vaden now put the fastest lap. Talk about just blazing speed. Carl Edwards for Roush Racing, can he get past that 38? He's in, he has a nose in, but he had no help. 44 is following suit too. Dale Jr. takes the white flag. Who is going to be the second driver in the crash finale? I thought I saw the yellow flag. My apologies. Luckily I paused it to skim through the field real quick. Nope, false alarm. See Carl Edwards. Does he have enough And the 10. There he goes. He's there. The 10 is right behind. And we see the 40 not too far in either. We see the 55 coming soon. We see the 99. Can he hold on to that? Can he hold on to this final corner? Yes, he will. Carl Edwards of Roush Racing. Hold on to the finale of the crash. Talk about a interesting race, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about such an interesting race. You gotta feel bad though for Dale Jr. and even both of the Michael Wilson cars. 5th and 6th, great finish for them. As we skim through the field, the last one outside of the DNFs is Gabe McDuffie.
After a while, we're gonna.
As we will go to the final stage to get everything set up, I will have to be mute because of obvious reasons. As we get to taking out Carl Edwards for this last race, we'll see who's going to be the last one in out of these cars right here. And as we go to the final race, and we can see who's the final pole in Hamlin.
Drivers, to your cars.
When I tried to do this race a couple days ago, he was the one on the pole. He won his race. He won his way in here at California. Let us see if he can do the same thing again. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. And I will be mute for this final one, so I will see you at the end to talk my spine. I'm afraid I have bad news. The game is lagging and I can't fix it. So what I might have to do is take a screenshot of the final result and post it in the server. I know this is a really bad way to end it, but there's nothing I can do with how lagging it's becoming. I can send it, and I will show the results later when it's at race. As you can just tell, it's becoming too unplayable, and I can't do nothing about it. As we see it very slowly go up in both the time and the laps. Thank you all for watching the video, and here's hoping that each race will not be like this with lag and just all around in general things that is annoying to even us. And it looks like the winner everybody sees it, and there's nothing I can do to fix that would make this any better. The game is just so laggy. I think for some reason, from what I've gathered from just running test races, if I play 3 different tracks and in one sitting, the game will break. But I will stream the last bit of the results and let everybody see it that way. For now, I will leave you this note, and everybody, I will see you again soon. This is Sebastian Galloway Jr. for the Nextel Fanta series. Signing off. Goodbye.